friends, it has been a long time since I've done a Dizzy Knits episode, so I thought we could do that today. Dizzy Knits is where I sit down and talk about what I've been knitting and also share with you guys a little bit of a ramble. So let's start with a couple things. I am wearing some knitwear today. I will step back and show it all to you. So I'm wearing my Hetty cardigan. This is in Cascade 220 superwash yarn in the color gray, which is a good description because it's just gray. And then look at these buttons. These are custom buttons I got on Etsy that are little gray spider webs, and I thought they were so cute. And I definitely would use buttons from that seller. Again, I will put a link to them down below since I can't remember their name at the moment. I'm also wearing some jewelry from Etsy, these little green beaded earrings. I'll try to link to those as well. And then I got this necklace from Sake & Sugar, which I have mentioned on this channel before. One of my favorite sources for sort of gothic but still very vintagey looking jewelry, and like I said, I will link to them. Now, I've changed my hair. I know, I just changed my hair to get the mohawk. The mohawk is still under here, but I want to grow it out, and I figured the easiest way to do so would be to have it be mostly dark, and then I can just retouch this little blonde piece I have in the front. But yeah, I'm very happy with my decision, and I feel like when I had the pink and purple hair, I had to really think about what colors I was wearing, and now I don't. Now literally every color in my closet doesn't clash with my hair, and so that has been kind of fun. So this hat is bringing us to my first of two projects. I don't have a lot on the needles right now that I can talk about. I do have a secret test knit that I will give you just a hint about later. But this is the Principessa beret by my friend Karina Blasco, and I knit it in this beautiful green. This is, I want to say Forest Heather Swish from, what are they called? Knit Picks. Yeah, Knit Picks Stroll in Forest Heather. So I've always wanted to knit a second one of these hats, and I have started in this amazing yellow. So this is from Spindlewick Fine Yarns, which is a very local to me yarn dyer. He has a yarn shop, just one little sort of town over. This is coming up really bright yellow on camera, but it's not actually this bright in real life. This is his colorway Mustard. And I am using this little bicycle stitch marker that I got from Stephen and Penelope. I think it was in the Hyper Knit Along kit a couple of years ago. But it's this beautiful lace pattern. It's very egg yolk on camera, but like I said, it's a little softer in real life. So I have knit the size small, and I'm going to, this one is the more slouchy beret. I think I'm gonna knit the more just regular one. So you can make a slouchy beret where you do more repeats, or you can just do 30 repeats of the pattern, the full chart, and get a less slouchy beret. So that is what I think what I'm gonna do with this one. I should have plenty of this yarn left to do like accents in Fair Isle or other things like that, or maybe mix some into some shawls. So I'm really excited to have another one of these little hats. The size small is for a 21-inch head. I used size 2 needles to do the ribbing, and I'm doing size 3 for the body of the hat. And I have tried this on, and it fits perfectly. So I'm very excited. I should have this finished in a few days. I'm currently, like I said, a lot of my knitting time is being taken up by a test knit that I can't tell you very much about, but I will say it is from Killer Kitsch Lizzie here on YouTube, and I will put a link to her channel so you can get an idea of the kind of things she knits and makes. Very vintage, very cool stuff. So hopefully I will have that and be able to show it to you in the next month or so. And then finally, I've been knitting a sock. So this is the Hobby Halloween colorway. This is their classic sock yarn printed in the color 07. This is from several years ago. But I'm just making a basic sock. Here it is. It does the self-striping, self-patterning yarn. And I just think it's so cute. It's this really fun blend of like orange with gray, and there's some green and some purples. And I just think it's gonna be a really fun, cute pair of socks when it's done. I am using Magic Loop Method. I will be doing a Fish Lips Kiss heel, and I like size 1 needles for this. So I have been having time to knit this sock because we recently have been watching quite a bit more television. October is our month to watch spooky movies, and we usually try to get 31 in before Halloween. We start in September. I didn't make it this year. My husband got all 31 in, but I only got to watch like 20, which, you know, is a little bit of a disappointment. But we have decided that November is mystery month. So we've been watching mystery shows, and we mostly watch like BBC mysteries. And my favorite one we have seen in a while is we watched the first season of Karen Peary. This is set in Scotland. She's a Scottish detective. She has been recently promoted to work this cold case, and it is a 25-year-old cold case, I think. I'm not exactly sure. It happened in like 1993, so like I was in high school to give you some perspective. The people that she is tracking down to try to discover what happened many years ago to this poor woman who was murdered are around like our age, my age. So my husband and I kind of thought that was kind of funny. But they do a really good job of the 90s scenes being very nicely coated with like music and clothing, so you can tell it's the 90s. The characters in the mystery, her little team, are charming. There's a character named Mint who's like her kind of official person who's helping her out. And oh my gosh, he is so funny. He's just adorable. He's definitely into fitness in a really, really funny way. And I just absolutely recommend this show. It does get a little gory a couple times. Like it's a murder mystery. So, you know, that is shown in some ways. But if you can get past that, it's really cool. It's really fun. Karen is an amazing person. And they even make a joke about it's a rough time in history to be named Karen. Because she's definitely not one, right? Like that derogatory idea of a Karen. She's just this smart, strong, intelligently written female character who is played beautifully by the actress. And she's very vulnerable. She's very real and very human. And so is her team. And I just loved it. So that's what we've been doing. I'm working on, like I said, I want to finish this hat and then maybe make another one, because when you've shaved off most of your hair, like I have, it is very difficult to keep your head warm. So I'm definitely prioritizing a warm head for the rest of the season. If there is a cute vintagey inspired hat pattern that you love, please tell me about it. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.